story time. I'm driving on the Garden State Parkway. I am on my way back from Middletown, New Jersey. Let me tell you why. It's a fun story. If you like painful, frustrating, pain in the ass scenarios. So, I bought a new phone. Well, let me start going even further back. I bought a new phone the day before I left Los Angeles to come to California, drive across the country. Was not happy with that phone. I bought that phone from a Verizon place in Los Angeles because it was the only phone they had left in stock. Only one. And she said, hey, this is good because it's on sale for $300. And, you know, it had to be better than the phone I had, is the way I looked at it. So, I wasn't happy with that phone. And I was here in New Jersey, and the day before I decided I was going to get a new phone, I broke that phone. Which doesn't really matter. And I went to Verizon in Toms River. And coincidentally, when I went in there, one of my best friends from going way back to when I was like 15 was in the store, and he needed a new phone too. And we both got the same phone. Samsung, I don't know, 5G, 12, Ultra, the latest Samsung phone. $1,200 phone. Well, when they sold the phone to me and him, they were out of screen protectors. So I bought the phone without a screen protector. I did get a case, no screen protector. The phone I brought into them was the first phone I ever broke, and I've dropped phones many times. Now, they asked me if I wanted insurance, and I was kind of on the fence. I did get the insurance. As it turns out, the phone that I bought in Los Angeles was not a $300 phone. It was like a $650 phone. So she lied to me. And I had to buy that phone outright, right there. So when I left that day, I spent like over $800. And with the new phone, which I've been happy with. If you see my videos on YouTube, they're pretty cool. They look more like a movie. Right now I'm shooting this with the reverse effect where I see the screen. I can actually see myself. I like this phone. But 3 days after I had this phone and I was shooting the first video with it, I dropped it and I cracked the screen. So I called the insurance. I go to Verizon, they gave me the number for the insurance. It's Asurion Insurance. And there's a whole bunch of hoops you gotta go through every single time you call that number. You know how it is. Push 1 for this, or is this you, or, you know, you speak Swahili, you know, whatever the friggin' thing is, you gotta hit the numbers till eventually you can talk to a person. And the first person I talked to was a youngster, and his Bluetooth headphone thing really didn't work, so he just hung up on me. Called again, went through all the number pushing, talked to this girl. She had to be a young girl. I'm not trying to make fun of her or anything, but her reading comprehension was horrific. Horrific. It was like I thought it was a joke, the way she was reading things to me. And, you know, you ask them for a location where you can get your phone repaired. They ask you for your zip code. I give her the zip code. Oh, we can't help you. There's no one in that zip code that can help you. Okay. What about the nearest one to me? She says, I need a zip code. I said, well, no, you don't understand. I don't have all the zip codes in New Jersey memorized in my mind. This is the zip code I'm in. Why can't you just tell me where the nearest fix-it location is to me? I'll drive there, gladly. I'll drive there. Just want to get this thing fixed. I need a zip code. Okay. I hang up on her. I call Verizon. Very nice guy who is not in the country, who speaks better English than she did, helps helps me, and he's a very helpful guy. And we call Asurion together, but the computer-generated voice will not accept my 4-digit security code for the phone. And we did it several times, and it timed out, and then they hung up on both of us. So he understood what I was going through. All right. So then I go ahead and I get on the computer, because I can't do it from the phone. The computer is a lot better for some reason. Get on the computer, Asurion, fix my broken phone, New Jersey, Samsung phone, whatever it was. And, hey, a window type comes up, shows me locations. I pick the closest one. It's in Middletown. It's got a phone number. Nobody answers the phone. That was yesterday. I make an appointment for noon. I go surfing this morning. Caught a couple decent rides, but most of the time the waves just weren't that great. They're small, which is fun with a big board, but wasn't enough oomph with those waves to really do anything with them. But I had fun in the water with some friends, and then we had breakfast. Then, oh crap, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta get on the road. So I drive up there and I make it to this location. I cannot find this place. Can't find it. Send me a strip mall. I can't find the location for this. Go on the phone. Go to Verizon, find the nearest Verizon location. I walk in, the first words out of my mouth are, "This is not your fault." I tell them everything I just told you up until this point. They say the location is there. They send people there all the time, but that you have to pay the insurance first. So I got to call the insurance again. This time I call, this guy Leo helps me. Very nice guy. He actually helps me. Of course, I had to tell him everything that I just told you up until this point. Then he starts calling locations. Nobody has a screen. So the bottom line is I can't get the friggin' phone fixed today anyhow. It's going to be 2 hours out of my way. If you know the Parkway, I'm also paying tolls. And I'm burning gas. All right, fine. So now, what this guy did for me was he found a location in Millburn. It's going to be like an hour from Seaside. And they're going to order the screen. They're supposed to get it by Wednesday. And they're supposed to call me so we can set up an appointment when I go up there and fix the screen. So this is what I'm going through. Moral of the story. If you're going to buy a new phone, you're going to buy an expensive new phone, do not walk out of that store without a screen protector. If they don't have a screen protector for that phone in stock, either don't buy the phone that day or, I don't know what to tell you. Be very, very super careful with it. Because the other thing about this phone is, and one of the reasons I spent the $1,200 is it's supposed to be some super high-end phone that's more shock resistant. I had a Motorola that I loved. I had that phone for 5 years. I dropped that phone 100 times or more in my shop, never broke it. Motorola, the screens anyhow, are a tougher phone. So that's where we're at. And now you know what I know. And, it was just one of those bitch sessions. I had to give you a bitch session because, even though I tend to be kind of happy-go-lucky on here, every once in a while I get set off. Have a good day. Bye.